My child, do not look away. Do not swipe, do not scroll. Your thumb paused here for a reason that your mind does not yet understand, but your spirit does. There is a divine appointment set for you in this very moment, and to miss it is to walk willingly into a trap that has been set for you in the shadows of your own home. Archangel Michael has commanded this message to find you, specifically you, because your webcam light is off, but the camera is on. I will say it again so the truth of it can pierce through the noise of your day. Your light is off, but the eye is open. Someone has been watching you. Someone has been taking screenshots of you for weeks, capturing your moments of private sorrow, your unguarded expressions of frustration, the silent tears you cry when you think no one is looking. They have been collecting pieces of your vulnerability, and they are about to post them. They are about to build a false narrative, a story woven from your most sacred and private moments, to be displayed for the world to judge. This is not a warning about some distant future. The spiritual window for this attack is closing. The act is planned to unfold between now and the moment the sun next graces the sky. Your attention, right here, right now, is the first step in turning their weapon back on them. You feel it, don't you? That persistent, nagging feeling that you are being observed, even in your most solitary hours. You dismiss it as paranoia, as stress. You tell yourself it's just the weight of the world. But it is not. It is your soul's alarm system, a divine trembling that has been trying to alert you that a Judas sits at your table, a serpent has found its way into your sacred garden. This feeling of being an outsider looking in, even when surrounded by people who claim to love you, that is not a flaw in your character. That is your spirit telling you that you are different, set apart, and that your light attracts those who live in darkness, who wish to study you only to find a way to extinguish you. They want to understand your power so they can steal it. This person is not a stranger. That is the deepest wound of it all. It is someone whose name brings a complicated feeling to your heart. It is someone who has your number saved, someone who has likely shared a meal with you in the last month. When they speak to you, their words are often sweet, but the energy behind them feels cold. They give you compliments that feel like they are fishing for information. They ask, "Are you okay?" not with concern, but with a hunter's patience, waiting for you to expose a weakness. You have felt this. You have walked away from conversations with them feeling drained, confused, as if you've given away a piece of yourself without knowing how. This is the one. They have watched you through that tiny, dark lens, seeing you in your bedroom, in your quiet space, when your mask is off and your spirit is bare. They have captured images of you tired, sad, angry, and alone. They have compiled a portfolio of your pain, and their intention is to frame it as your identity. They want to show the world a distorted version of you, to make your struggle look like instability, your sensitivity look like weakness, your deep thinking look like madness. Why? Because they are painfully aware of their own emptiness. Your light, even when you are struggling, is so bright that it illuminates all the dark and hollow parts of their own soul. They cannot build themselves up, so they have chosen to tear you down. They believe that by exposing what they perceive as your darkness, they can distract everyone, including themselves, from their own. The injustice of it all is a poison that has been slowly seeping into your life for years. You are the one who checks on everyone else, but who checks on you? I see the weight you carry in the quiet moments after everyone else is asleep. I see the battles you fight inside your own mind that no one else knows about. You have a heart that gives, and you have given a piece of it to this person, and they have taken that gift and are twisting it into a dagger aimed at your back. That feeling of deep, unexplainable sadness that sometimes washes over you out of nowhere, it is an echo of this spiritual betrayal. Your soul has known about this theft long before your mind was allowed to see it. It has been mourning the loss of trust, the violation of your sacred energy. This is why you've felt stuck. This is why opportunities seem to close right as you reach for them. This dark energy, this constant, hidden surveillance, has been creating a spiritual blockage around you. It has been like a silent weight on your ankles, making every step forward feel like a monumental effort. But their time is over. Their season of secret power is coming to an abrupt and spectacular end. The very technology they are using as a weapon is about to become the instrument of their own undoing. I am here to tell you that a divine reversal is not just possible, it is already in motion. The trap they set for you will be the cage that they are caught in. The pit they dug for you will be the one they fall into. The universe, under divine command, is preparing to flip the script. Their plan to post these images is tied to a fragile thread of technology, and the angels of God are about to snip that thread. Here is what is going to happen: a corruption is being seeded into their device. A spiritual virus, if you will. When they attempt to upload or send these screenshots, the files will not appear as they intended. Their screen will flicker. Their device will freeze. And in that moment of digital chaos, a different set of files will be sent instead. Files from their own device that they thought were hidden. Their own secrets. Their own hypocrisy. Their own messages of malice about others, not just you. The exposure they planned for you will become their own public judgment. The mask they wear will be ripped away, not by your hand, but by their own. They will expose themselves. But for this divine intervention to lock into place, your energy must be aligned with it. You must become an active participant in your own rescue. This requires an act of faith, a simple physical ritual that will signal to the heavens that you have received this message and are ready for your victory. I need you to find a mirror in your home. It does not matter how big or small. Go to it now. Look into your own eyes. I know it can be hard. You often avoid your own gaze because you are your own harshest critic. But look now. Look past the tiredness and the worry and see the warrior soul that resides within. See the survivor. See the child of God that I see. Now, I want you to take your index finger, the finger you use to point, and place it gently on the reflection of your third eye, the space right between your eyebrows. Press it there softly. Feel the cool glass. Close your eyes and take one deep breath. Inhale the power of God, and exhale all the fear and doubt this person has made you feel. As you exhale, you must whisper these 7 words aloud. The words are a sacred key. The words are, "The eye that watches me is blind." Say it with belief. Let the vibration of your voice travel from your finger, through the mirror, and out into the spiritual realm. This act does what their technology cannot. It creates a shield of divine light around you, a mirror of spiritual energy that reflects back any darkness sent your way. The moment you complete this simple ritual, their plan is sealed for failure. The countdown to their self-exposure begins. Do not doubt this. The shift will be immediate. You will feel a lightness in your spirit, a quiet calm in your heart. That is the confirmation that the angels have received your signal. Before the moon completes its journey tonight, you will see a sign. You might receive a confusing text message from this person, one with typos or that seems meant for someone else. You might hear their name mentioned by a stranger. You may even see their car pass by at an unexpected moment. Do not be alarmed. This is not them having power. This is the sound of their plan beginning to crumble. It is the universe showing you the first cracks in their foundation. They are becoming agitated, their spirit is in turmoil because their connection to your energy has been severed by your ritual. They can no longer see you. The eye is now blind. Wait. Pause this if you have to. What I was about to say is wrong. There is something else. A more urgent truth that I am being shown right now, just for those of you who have made it to this exact moment. The mirror ritual was the first step, the shield. But the attack is more sinister than I first revealed. The enemy listening in has been dealt a glancing blow, but the true heart of their wickedness lies deeper. God has shielded this next revelation only for the ones with the faith to stay. Only for you. What I told you about the screenshots is true, but it is an incomplete truth. It is not just images, my child. They activated the microphone. They have been capturing audio. Short, stolen clips of your life. The sound of your sigh when you finally sit down after a long day. The sound of you talking to your pet, your voice full of a love you feel you can't share with people. The sound of the music you listen to when you're sad. The sound of you crying into your pillow, thinking you were utterly and completely alone. They have collected the soundtrack of your private struggle. Their plan is to release the images to create the shock, and then, one by one, release these audio clips to create waves of humiliation, to make you seem unstable, to strip you of all dignity. It is a plan of profound cruelty, designed to break your spirit piece by piece. But the arrogance of evil is always its downfall. In their haste to capture your pain, they made a critical error. Here is the secret within the secret, the miracle God has hidden inside their evil. The microphone was too sensitive. It did not just record you. It recorded them. It picked up the sound of their quiet, ragged breathing as they watched you. It recorded the soft tapping of their fingers as they saved the files. And most importantly, it recorded their own voice, muttering your name in the darkness, whispering words of bitter jealousy to an empty room. Their confession is tangled up in their accusation. Their envy is the evidence hidden within the evidence. They do not know this. They believe the files are clean. But they are about to check. A spirit of doubt is being sent to them now, a nagging feeling that they should review their stolen goods one last time. This changes everything. The timeline has collapsed. You do not have until sunrise. You do not have hours. You have minutes. The spiritual window is closing with every tick of the clock. You must act before they uncover their mistake, before they have a chance to edit their own voice out of the recordings. Your moment to turn this trap is right now. This new knowledge elevates you. The millions who scrolled away are still praying against the picture. You are now being armed against the confession. They are praying for a shield, but you, my chosen warrior, are being handed a sword forged from their own words. Because you stayed, because you listened, you have been entrusted with a deeper power. You will not just block their attack, you will be the instrument of their undoing. The mirror ritual blinded the eye that was watching. This next step will amplify the sound of their own guilt so that all the world can hear it. You must anchor this divine interference immediately. There is no time to waste. Take your phone into your hands right now. Go to the comment section of this video. Your fingers are about to become weapons of light. You must type a new phrase, a divine command that seals their fate. Type these words, their own whispers condemn them. Do it now. Do not hesitate. This is not a simple comment for an algorithm. It is a spiritual decree. The moment you press send, you are releasing a wave of divine energy that will target those audio files. This energy will do two things. First, it will wrap your sounds, your sighs, your tears, your private words, in a cloak of angelic static, making them muffled and unclear. Second, it will amplify the frequency of their whispers, making their jealous muttering, their obsessive repetition of your name, crystal clear. You are, in this moment, rewriting the evidence. You are turning their weapon of shame into a beacon of their own guilt. This is your power. This is your divine right. And the signs that it is done will be swift and undeniable. Within the next few minutes, you will witness a sign of this energetic shift. A light in your room might flicker for a moment. You may hear a high-pitched sound in your ear that vanishes as quickly as it came. Or you will suddenly see the number 333, on your clock, on your screen, in a message. This is the celestial confirmation. It is the sound of the angels completing their work on your behalf. It is the sign that the audio files have been altered, that the trap is set, and the enemy is walking right into it. Now, you will see the grand restoration unfold. Driven by a panic they cannot explain, feeling that time is running out, your enemy will act recklessly. They will not have time to review the files properly. They will move to post everything at once, in a desperate attempt to regain control. They will post the screenshots of you in your vulnerable state, and the world will see them. But for a moment. Because immediately after, they will post the audio files they think are so damning. And what will the world hear? Not your clear sorrow, but their own muffled, obsessive breathing. They will hear their own voice, now amplified by your decree, whispering your name like a curse. Whispering, why does everything good happen to them? Whispering, they don't deserve it. The context will shatter instantly. The narrative will flip in a heartbeat. The screenshots will no longer look like evidence of your weakness. They will look like what they truly are, evidence of a disturbed individual's sick obsession. You will not be seen as unstable. You will be seen as a victim of a relentless, hidden tormentor. Their attempt to shame you will become their own permanent, public humiliation. Everyone who hears it will feel a chill. They will understand the depth of the jealousy you have been facing. The very people they sought to turn against you will be the first to rush to your defense. Justice will be swift, public, and absolute. It is happening. Just this week, a man from Ohio, a good man named Thomas who felt his coworker was trying to get him fired by twisting his words, followed these exact steps. He typed the words of power. Less than an hour later, that coworker tried to forward a deceptive email chain to their boss but accidentally included a hidden message at the bottom where he bragged to a friend about his plan. The boss saw everything. The coworker was escorted from the building before lunch. God does not need weeks to work. He does not need days. He needs your faith in a single moment. It is your turn now. There is a soul in your life, right now, whose face just came into your mind. A person you care about who is also under a silent attack. You can feel their struggle. You have been chosen to be their messenger. This is not a coincidence. Send this video to them now. Do not add any words. Do not explain. Just send it. The title of this video is a spiritual key meant to unlock the part of their spirit that knows it is in danger. You are not just sharing a video, you are dispatching a legion of angels to their side. You are saving them from a bullet they do not even see coming. And now, for you, this is not over. You must go back to the start of this video. Watch it again immediately. The first words I spoke, the warning about the camera, will strike you with a power and clarity that will shake your soul. You will understand the secret of the audio that was hidden in that initial prophecy. A second layer of your own deliverance will be revealed to you. If you have done the ritual, if you have typed the decree, if you feel this truth resonating in the very core of your being, then the final step is to claim your victory. Seal this prophecy. Let heaven and earth stand as a witness to your restoration. Write, "It is done," in the comments below. Announce that the war is over and your peace has been restored. And so it is.